So I made it. I'm so excited, y'all. Look. So I know you've been seeing this thing. This it's called the Getaway House. I know you guys have been seeing this everywhere online and popping up on your Instagram and your TikTok feeders. But like I said before in the other videos, this is something I wanted to do for the longest. I'm a van lifer follower on YouTube and also tiny house follower on YouTube. So I wanted to experience a little bit of both. I wanted to actually do van life in my SUV here, but it's too hot and I can't run the AC all night long. So I'm not very comfortable doing that because I hear it gets really dark out here. So that's what I was talking about when I said I wanted to kind of combine two experiences. I wanted to like sleep in my van, y'all, out here in the woods, but I don't have AC, portable AC or whatever you call it, to be able to do that. And I don't want to run my car all night long, but I can do the tiny house experience. You guys have been seeing this. I know you have. So I'm at the tiny house getaway. It's called a Getaway House. And these little tiny houses in the forest, in the woods. And I am here. There is Blaze. Hey, Blazy boy. Hey, baby dog. There's Blaze trying to find a spot to go to the potty, I think. And we're here. I'm so excited. It's so quiet. I did pass by other cabins. They're not close at all. But you're not alone out here. They're like maybe probably a quarter to half a mile in each direction of this home, of this little house. So oh, I heard something, y'all. So there's stuff. There are other people out here, but of course you can't see them. And I don't know what's going to be lurking in these woods, at night. I thought they had a trail out here, but I'm not bold enough to find it. So let's see. So what you have here is they give you a fire pit. Although this time of year, I got a message. Oh, this is locked. That's the campfire kit. There's some logs and fire starter stuff in there. I got a message from the company that this is a burn ban. There's a burn ban in effect in this area, Navasota, and you can't use the fire logs. However, and I can't do the outside grill because I wanted to kind of do all of this off the grid as much as I could. I didn't want to use the kitchen or anything. I wanted to experience outdoorsy life. So there is a table here with 2 chairs, and I didn't realize that they supply, I guess since you can't use the firewood, they supply a grill. If they mentioned that in the information they kept sending me, I didn't catch it. So that's what's here so far. I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous to sleep out here by myself, but I'm excited. So let's see, already they send you a combination like 30 minutes before you arrive. They really keep you posted and updated on the emails. They're constantly sending you information about the place and, you know, how to get in and how to get here. So my getaway little cottage is called, check this out, the Biggie. It's called the Biggie, and I guess I would insert the size of this little doohickey majig. I don't know how big it is, but it's very, very small. So let's see. So I'm gonna go in here. Already opened the door, and it's so nice and cool in there. Let's see. So this is, as soon as you walk in, this is the kitchen. You walk directly into the kitchen. And it's so cute. It's so tiny. Oh my goodness. You walk directly into the kitchen, and then you have a queen size bed. If it's more than one person, you could opt to get like a bunk bed type situation, and it's 2 queen size beds. So since it's just me, that's just what I ordered, I guess. And I said it was for my birthday celebration. And look, I got balloons. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. And look at that big old beautiful window. Okay, and then I told them I was bringing the dog. The price for an animal is an extra $40 per trip. And I'm here for 2 nights and a day. And I guess you can pull it up online. I'm not sure if their prices change but mine was $99 a night and plus 40 for the dog. Okay, so what do we have here? Is there light on? Okay, so they have doggy treats here, and let's see. I didn't get a s'mores kit. I read where they usually have one, but yeah, I don't want to do s'mores or anything. Well, actually, I think I see some chocolate here. So let's see what they have here. They have a getaway guide, and I guess they give you a lay of the land, it says here. Some information, and what else they have here. Oh, okay. What does this say? I don't have my glasses, but let's see if I can read it. Darlene, welcome to your getaway. Happy birthday. We're so glad you decided to spend your special day relaxing and restoring in the wilderness. From your friends at Getaway. That's so cool. So here it is. There's a burn ban right here for this area, so you can't use the firewood or whatever. And then they left some chocolates there. I guess chocolates for the s'mores, but I don't see any of the s'mores. Okay, since this is supposed to be a relaxing environment, this is the purpose of coming to this little oasis in the wilderness, this little retreat. They have a cell phone lock. They said lock your cell phone in there so that you can just relax. I have a lot of books that I need to finish reading. I have some work to do on the computer, and I just kind of wanted to take the opportunity to, first of all, check this out and just see what it's all about. And they supply you with some books there. I understand what I read online. This is a Bluetooth radio, so I test that out later. They do have an emergency phone. I'm not sure if it's a landline that calls anyone in the event that your cell phone is not working. However, I know it's an emergency line directly to them and 911. So we'll see about that. And then they supply you with a lot of basics for in terms of kitchen items. You have some silverware there, and this is the only stuff they give you in terms of spices or eatery. They said they give you some olive oil, salt, and pepper. I do see some cream there for coffee, a little coffee pot. This is a 2-burner electric stove, and you just have all of your necessities. You do have a fire starter igniter there, and I purchased 2 of these propanes. I didn't realize they had one. And some coffee cups up there. I think these are provisions. These are extra provisions that cost you, yeah. And there's some prices here. S'mores, I think it says $5. I don't have my glasses on. Coffee, what is that, $2.50? But I won't be utilizing any of that stuff. I brought what I needed. And you just have a certain number of, looks like 4 or 5 each of a large bowl, small bowl there. Some cups. You have a pot and a pan. Basically all you need. A cute little sink there. Let's see what's in here. A trash can with extra trash bags, a little broom under there, paper towels. And here is, oh, this is just the cutest little retro red refrigerator. Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't bring too much food. I don't think I did. I actually could have brought more, but I stopped packing. Ooh, this little AC right here. Man, this AC is blowing. It says 75 in here, but it feels more like 68 or something. Okay, so again, that's the door I came into. Immediately in front is the kitchen. And of course, I think this should be, oh, hold on. Before I open the bathroom, let me make sure Blaze is still out there. Blazy boy, there's the baby dog. Okay, he's still out there. So this is the bathroom. Yay, a real toilet. I wasn't sure if they had a compost toilet or some other kind of doohickey-majig. So I just flipped on the light here. It turns on the light and a fan. And you have a first aid kit in there. Toilet tissue. I'm not sure if there's extra tissue, but yeah, there we go. There's extra tissue up there. 2 towels and 2 washcloths. A window. I'm not sure if this window opens, but I don't want to open it. And you have a shower curtain. I kind of wish, when I saw online, some showers had a glass door as opposed to a linen type situation. So I'm going to leave that open because I don't want the linen to touch me. I do have some shower shoes, although I understand that they really sanitize it, but it looks like they just cleaned this out because I still see some water speckles right there. So they do supply you with shampoo, body wash, and conditioner, and shower head. We'll see how the pressure is tonight. So there again, there you have it. The cute little tiny house in the forest. So I am going to unload my car and kind of unpack a little bit and get to cooking, because I understand that it gets dark kind of fast here, and when it gets dark, it gets dark. I don't know what time it is now. It may be around, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock ish, somewhere around there. So I'm going to go ahead and probably use their fire pit, or maybe I'll use mine. I'll see. Let me swing around here and see see if theirs look too complicated. I built mine last night. I put it together from the box, and Val and I tested it out, so theirs look relatively easy. Yeah, I think I'll use mine because they have this flat grill here and just a small grill, and mine doesn't have this. It just has one long grill top thing there, and I want to use more surface area of this type as opposed to this. So I'll take mine out the car and use it for the first time, and I will catch you guys up in a minute. So I just opened my car and I am going to unload and let you guys see what I bought. I gave you a quick little clip of what was in here earlier, but I'm going to take the food out, put it in the refrigerator, and get to cooking before the sun starts to set and it's dark. Yes. What do you want? You hungry? Okay. All right. See you in a minute. Okay, let me show you guys what I brought with me in terms of food. So I love yogurt as a snack. So I brought me some yogurt to put in the refrigerator and some granola that I toss on top of that. And brought some salad, some lettuce we had from home with some salad fixings in here. This is just tomatoes, cucumbers, and red onion. I love me some salad. And some dressing there. I brought my own olive oil spray. I couldn't remember if they had some or not. Then I made me a bag of seasoning so I wouldn't have to carry so many little season bottles. It's just a mixture of all the seasoning I usually use, like some chicken bouillon powder, some accent, some onion garlic powder, paprika, and something else in there. Of course, my sunscreen and my off, because I hear there are mosquitoes and little buggies about. And then for lunch and dinner for tonight and tomorrow, and lunch before I leave on Wednesday, I decided to kind of make it easy and simple and not bring a lot of food, and just do some basic tacos. So I have some low carb tortillas here with some shrimp, and this is salmon and some tilapia. So I'm going to be grilling these tonight, and I got some beans, some cauliflower rice, and brown rice. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. And I got some fried rice flavor seasoning because I wasn't sure if I was going to bring some seasoning or not, but I did. And these are my veggies. Snow peas, love those things. Mushrooms, asparagus, and some peppers. And that's going to be my dinner until I leave. I'm going to eat dinner tonight. And like I said, I'm not a breakfast eater at all, so I brought no breakfast items, and I don't usually eat until about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Anywho, so lunch and dinner is basically it for me for the next couple days. And I'm going to refrigerate this stuff, prepare the grill, and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Oh, I meant to show you guys. Like I said, this thing is small. It's really small. Again, I have to get the dimensions for you. But as you can see, this is the door. My feet right there. And I got a little setup for Blaze already that he's enjoying. I'm just hoping he doesn't pee on the floor. That's why I brought him a pad. But he usually lets me know when he has to go outside. But we'll see. This is a new environment, so I don't know. So the good part about it, there's my luggage. They have underbed storage. I just noticed that. So there's quite a bit of storage here for some large suitcases. In the event that your suitcase is longer than this, bigger than this carry-on, you can store it under there, or there's a nice little shelf here as well that you can store. So I have one of my bins there. The other one is too big, so I'm going to put it back in my car. And the table is pretty small, in my opinion, for two people. You see, I have it crowded already. But there's one chair. I guess the other person was sitting on the other side of this bench if it's more than one person. I just wanted to show that to you, how small the square footage actually is. So you probably don't want to bring a very large suitcase, maybe a backpack, a carry-on if you can. But the good part about it is that your car is right there. So if you do want to bring a lot of stuff, you just kind of live out your car as well. All right, in a minute, I'll catch back up with you. Okay, I'm just Lysoling everything down. Although I understand they do some deep cleaning. I'm using just some Lysol spray. They do some deep cleaning, but sometimes it's just not deep enough. I'm Lysoling this shower. And if my mother has anything to do with it, she will have me Lysol every inch of the carpet too. Love you, Mom. I ain't picking with you, but I hear you, girl. Lysol all this stuff down. She Lysols everything down when she stays at hotels and stuff. She would not pack her clothes unless it's Lysol down. So I'm just spraying. I'm gonna wipe this table in a minute. Oh, can't Lysol the dog. Okay. Already Clorox the sink, so I'm gonna do a quick spray over it as well. And the refrigerator and all that good stuff. I don't want to put any aerosol in the AC, but things that I know other folks touched, I'm going to, I don't want to Lysol that propane tank right there. Don't explode, please. And I'll make sure I wash all these dishes and stuff here, but I'm just going to do a quick Lysol and then I'm going to scrub them. They have dish soap over there. I didn't see what was in this thing right here. Oh, a little vanity mirror. Okay, because there's no sink in the bathroom, so I guess there's only one sink and you can use that one. So I'm preparing my food now. I'm about to season it up and start the grill. As you can see, I just set my grill up. I took theirs down just so I can have more table space. Like I said, I wanted more of the rack that came with mine, not the flat pan. So I'll let you guys see what I'm cooking in a minute. Okay, as you guys can see, I am preparing my meal to cook, but I just wanted to note that this place is really small. As you can see, I'm using the kitchen sink as some counter space because the counter space is tiny. I will find it very difficult if it's a two-couple suite, because some couples come together, like I said before, the double kind of bunk queen size bed situation over there. I couldn't imagine 4 adults in this little place at one time, especially just kind of moving about. There's only enough elbow room for maybe one other person, so someone's gonna have to sit outside. But I am just cutting up my vegetables so that I can start to cook before it gets too late. So far, I really, really, really appreciate being here. I can't wait to see how it's gonna feel tonight. I mean, because I am in the woods. Y'all, hope and pray I don't cut my fingers, because I'm trying to cut and capture some video footage at the same time, so I'm looking through the camera and not exactly what I'm doing. I'm not gonna use all these vegetables. I do want each color though. Where's the green one? I lost the green pepper. How can I lose a green pepper as tiny as it is in here? Oh, anywho, I know 3 came. Oh, maybe it was just orange. Oh, okay, maybe a green one didn't come. It was just orange, yellow, and red. Let's see. I'm only gonna use half of it. I love green pepper and stuff. But as I was driving in, I don't know, I'll insert in the video once I find out how many feet, meters, yards or whatever each cabin is apart from each other. They're not very close. I did see other cars pulled up in their driveways as well. So that's good to know that, like I mentioned before, I'm not alone. So I feel okay with that. I'm going to spray some olive oil on these vegetables, and also I'm going to use one of their oil packs. I got this camera neck situation thing going on, so I apologize if I'm making you dizzy. I'm just drizzling oil over these vegetables, and then I'm going to season them up, and I'll catch up with you when I get outside. In the event that you're interested in coming to this place, I'm just trying to capture how the workability space situation is, so that you can have a good idea of if you want to bring kids or not. Kids, it's going to be tight for kids. They're probably more than likely going to play outside. There's absolutely zero space here. The dog is right here. I only brought him as an alert dog because he'll bark in a minute if he hears something. But in terms of foot space to walk around, it's not very family oriented. But I guess if you come in this kind of environment, your goal is not to be indoors, it's to be outside. So let me go ahead and season this up, and I'll catch up with you when I get outside. So I'm outside. I got my grill going. I connected the propane tank to the grill. This is theirs. I'm saving my two since they had one. And this is the grill that I purchased yesterday from Lowe's. I think it was like 40 some bucks. And I always wanted a little camping grill just to keep in the car in the event that we go somewhere and I guess need to buy food to cook. So I'm doing the seafood first. I have the salmon in there and some tilapia. I didn't put the shrimp in there because it's already cooked. And the fire is, ooh, it's hot. The fire is going. I have it on medium. And I'm going to close it if it'll, let me see if I can squeeze this in a little bit before it gets too hot, so I can close it and let that cook. And then next I have my vegetables that are already seasoned up. I may throw some more in there, some asparagus, mushroom, snow peas, and peppers. I'm gonna keep that covered. I better go put on some bug spray because I haven't just yet. And we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go straighten up the kitchen because, like I said, it's not a lot of space in there. There's the other tub that I brought my junk in that was too big to squeeze in this little tiny house. But I tell you one thing, I really like this little tiny house vibe. Oh, this little kitchen looks a mess actually because there's no counter space. But I'm gonna clean it up because I hate this stuff right here, and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Well, child, first of all, it's hot, but thank goodness the sun is going down, as you can see. Oh, I need to go let my car trunk down. I'll finish unloading everything. Blaze is around here somewhere trying to get into trouble. But there's a nice gentle breeze blowing. I think I'm hot because I've been in that little kitchen, although it's nice and cold in there. But just I guess the excitement and maybe some anxiety going on. I got a little heated, so I need to come outside. Just standing there, I guess, cutting up vegetables. I got hot, I don't know. But I'm sitting out here just enjoying the quiet. And like I said, I came with a plan just to finish some work that I need to do, finish some books that I need to do some writing that I need to do. And I just wanted to get out and you know, I guess that's just the zodiac sign Cancer in me. We kind of like to be secluded every now and again. I love my solo time, and when I get an opportunity to experience a little bit, especially in an environment like this, I like to kind of take an advantage of it. And plus, I just also wanted to see what this was about. You see, I have my back turned to the tiny house. My grill is right there. I didn't want my back turned to this forest back here, so I'm actually sitting in front of the forest, and I hope and pray that I don't see a deer, a raccoon, a possum, or anything like that. Oh, let me check my food. Hold on. I hear it sizzling back there. Okay, so yeah, so this is, I'm sitting facing the forest, you guys, and that's the chair I was just sitting in. So I'm facing the forest, and so I don't know what's lurking through the trees. And it sounds like my food is coming along pretty good. Let's take a peek. Oh, okay, almost, we're getting there. So that's the salmon and tilapia, and I have my vegetables over there waiting. And we're just taking it slow, taking it easy, enjoying the environment. I have my beverage and a snack right there. And where's baby dog? There's baby dog. He's kind of out of sorts a little bit. I have him on an extended leash so he can kind of get a chance to walk around a little bit, but it's so small in there for him. He's used to running around, so he's just he's just kind of walking around in circles. It's so funny. But at any rate, I thought maybe tomorrow that baby dog and I will be able to kind of venture out. Some of these places, there's a trail that's not too far away that you can walk, but that's not happening on this trip with me and baby dog. And now there's only one car that can pass on this little road. I mean, we are tucked away in the forest. I don't even know exactly where I am, but as I was coming in, there was one car leaving, and I actually had to pull way over there somewhere and let them pass, and we barely inched past each other. So this is just a road, like a forest road. This is not what I would consider a walking trail. I'm not going to venture too far in either direction because I do see, y'all see there's another driveway, like right, let's see, there's another driveway right there, and I think to the right is probably another tiny house. My little tiny house cabin is called, again, the Biggie, and we will not be venturing out in the wilderness. So I'm going to take actually more opportunity to kind of wind down and do what I have to do. I really thought there was going to be a little hiking trail. I even bought my hiking boots and got him some snacks for a little hiking trip, but I didn't see one on the way in, and it was a long winding road coming in. So if there's one, I may have to drive to it. I knew online there was one that was like 30 minutes out from here, and I'm not doing that. That's not even the purpose of this trip, to get back in the car and drive. But I didn't see one as I was coming in. I don't know what's further down in the opposite direction, but I'm not even gonna try it. I need to put this band in my car. So I'm gonna sit out here, chill for a minute, and I did straighten up the kitchen. And I feel a little more relieved that I have some counter space. So I'm just using this 2-burner stove under there as counter space because I'm not cooking on it. Like I said, I kind of wanted this experience to be just chilling outside and cooking and being quiet and just kind of getting back into my woo-saw self. So I tried to organize it a little bit. I have my suitcase there. I just love those balloons. That's so cool. And I have a bin that I can collect. Just junk that I'm not using for now. This trash can is actually on the outside. I brought it in because they already had doggy bowls for the dog. I brought it in because I don't want rodents and possums and squirrels and whatever else digging in the trash can out at night outside. I'm going to try to keep them as far away from this cabin as I can. So I brought the trash can in. I don't mind that. It does have a cover. It has a lid, so that's cool. So I'll wait for my food to get done, you guys. Once I'm all cooking and all settled and relaxing, I will let you know. I'll come back out so you can see kind of how well lit it is or is not at night. Online, it's not very well lit, none whatsoever, but I'm going to come back out when the sun completely goes down so you can just have an opportunity to see how dark it might be out here, okay? Blaze just heard someone barking. See, I told you he's my alert dog. There was a couple. Blaze, shh. There was a couple. Shh. There was a couple walking their dog down the pathway because I don't see any animals or anything, or I'd take off. But he just saw some people walking down the pathway. So yeah, there are folks out here, and my fish is coming along okay. Obviously, there's only one side of the flames underneath that's obviously well lit than the other, because one side, I just turned this fish over, and one side has a little char on there, and the other side is cooking pretty good. But I tasted it and sure it tastes good, so I just turned the burner down some so it can cook a little slower. but I'll take a peek at it once it cools off to see why it's only one side lighting up. But at least I got some cooked food. And I know this looks like a lot of food for one person for 2 nights, but I'm cooking everything. I may not even eat all of this, especially if it's tacos and all those vegetables. And I have yogurt and salad. I may not eat all of this, but I wanted to just have it, just in case. You never know. And plus, I didn't want to have to cook tomorrow, so I'll be eating leftovers tomorrow. So I have this citronella candle thing going here to ward off the mosquitoes. So far, I haven't really seen any bugs that I've been fighting or that's been trying to fight me. I haven't really seen anything, which is good. But yeah, the dog started barking because he saw walking down that path where I just came from. They're just walking their dog. It's 2 of them. That's cool. It's one of me. Not cool. I'm not going out there. Not at all. Thanks, Blazy Boy, for alerting me that someone was lurking around the neighborhood. Appreciate it. That's exactly what you're here for. So this is the final verdict. Came out pretty good, and I'm telling you, it is yummy, seasoned to perfection. One of my salmons on the other side, I just flipped it over, so got a little charred out there, but it's still really good. That one might be kind of dry, but I'm gonna eat it. And I don't know what happened to those vegetables. I did just take some off to put in a bowl with the fish taco, but they shriveled up. I was sure I was not gonna have to cook all those vegetables, but I'm sure I'll finish most of this by tonight because I love vegetables. This whole pan actually. Dang, I don't even know what happened to the mushrooms. There was a pile right there. The snow peas they shriveled up. And I haven't even eaten yet. I just kind of moved it about in the pan right there. I got enough fish, but I'm gonna have to cook the rest of those vegetables. So this is din for tonight and lunch for tomorrow and dinner for tomorrow. I may cook some cauliflower or some beans and rice tomorrow. But this is the taco. Haven't had one yet and it looks scrumptious. But I also wanted to show you, oh, Blaze is eating now too. I also wanted to show you the size of the refrigerator after I kind of put all of my stuff in. So you have 2 areas in the door, and then I have my lettuce down here, crisper. And this is actually pretty deep for a small dorm type refrigerator. It goes way back there. Usually they don't. They kind of stop like right here. This one goes way back, and you still have some space. You can turn this to the side if you wanted to store some more larger bowls. And then it has a freezer. There's no ice. I wouldn't use it if it was. And I put my beverages in here. So that's it for now. I'm gonna wind down, let the sun go down, and like I said, see what it looks like this evening. I haven't seen anyone else walking by. And after I eat and relax a little bit, I'm gonna take a shower and start doing some of the things that I need to do for what I came up here for. Letting my grill cool off there, and it's nice and quiet, and I love it. All right, see you in a minute. Whew, I am finally able to sit down and eat. It seems like it's been a long day so far, but it actually hasn't been. It hasn't been. I just been kind of doing some little busy kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. So I'm finally sitting down to eat. What I have noticed is they don't have a microwave. So whatever you cook on the grill, make sure you eat it fast. Unless you gotta put it back on there to heat it up. But if you have a propane grill like the ones out there, it won't take long to heat up. So I'm sitting down. I'm so tired. I haven't seen anyone else pass through since we've been here, or at least Blaze hasn't barked to notify me that someone came through. There's one good thing about making a decision to bring him. At first I was not, because I didn't know what was in these forests, these trees. I don't want him to get bit by anything and suffer. But then we realized, Val even recommended it too, that he's a pretty good alert dog, because he'll bark at the drop of a hat. So if anybody's passing by, or if he hears any noise, especially at night, he's gonna bark. So I appreciate that. You know what's funny? I haven't had a seafood taco and have I ever had a seafood taco? I think so. It's been a minute. But that was the only thing that I could think of that wasn't like really heavy. Because this is a low carb tortilla, thank goodness, because if I eat a lot of carbs, I get so sleepy. So I didn't want to bring a lot of heavy food. I don't eat burgers anyway, but like Impossible Whoppers with bread, and that's why I got the cauliflower. I brought the brown rice just in case, but I'm sure I'm not going to eat it because it's just going to wear me out and inflame me and make me sleepy. So the fish, the seafood was something easy, a little more gentler on my system because I wanted all of my mental faculties as alert as they possibly can be while I'm up here. So that's why I didn't bring any other meats, chickens, or anything like that. So this is actually working pretty good. This taco is so good. It's loaded too. I have enough meats to last me. And plus, I'm still in the city, so it's not like I'm stranded somewhere and the closest supermarket is miles and miles and miles around. I should have captured some stores as I was driving through. Before I got on the long, winding roads to make it into the forest, there was a dollar store, a Dollar General. There was a little mini supermarket. I would imagine it may be pretty pricey only because it's the only one out here. But I didn't see any developed shopping centers or anything like that. Again, I'm in the city of Navasota, I think. I'll have to look at the address again. Texas, right outside of Houston, a little bit northwest of Houston. So that was the only store that I saw. So this is kind of like country. I saw a lot of farms, you know, a lot of horses and stuff like that out here. So I'm basically way out in the country somewhere. And I thought I was going to feel a little more afraid than I actually do. I actually feel okay. I think because I'm not the only one here. There are some cabins, there are people that's a few yards or however the distance. I have to see online what the distance is between each cabin, but it's close enough but far enough as well for the social distancing and just to make you feel like you're kind of alone. So it's kind of in between. Oh, see, you know, fell off the trash can. So it's kind of in between, and I appreciate that, not being out here like completely solo. But I feel a good vibe. I don't feel nervous or, you know, anxious. I don't know what kind of noise that's going to be had at night through that big old window. I really honestly don't know what kind of critters and creatures and animals are in this area. I'm not willing to sit out there at night by myself to even discover them, but I will take a quick peek with the lights on just so you can kind of see what it looks like lit up. But my plan is not to sit outside at night because I'm a mosquito magnet, with or without the off, but I put it on anyway, but they still tear me up. So I'll see what it looks like tonight. Blaze have calmed down quite a bit. I was going to take him for a little stroll out there on the road, but again, I'm not sure if there's snakes out here, frogs, because he always chasing frogs and stuff. So I just don't want him to get wrapped up into something and bit by something. So I think we're gonna lay low with him and just kind of wind down a little bit. I'm gonna finish these vegetables, excuse me, and this taco because it is really, really, really so good, and it's getting colder and colder by the second. And I don't feel like putting the grill back on to heat it up, but it's so good. So if you come, pack light. You don't need all this stuff. You're just going to sweat yourself to death. Pack light, food, pack light, canned goods, frozen stuff. That's all I got. Through a few fresh fruits and vegetables if you wish, but these cabinets are very, very small. The refrigerators are very small, but a wee bit larger than I expected, but still small. You can't store a lot of stuff. I took one bin out, but I've still been shifting about my bin. This suitcase, I finally had to put it right here because it was on the floor earlier. So I still have to shift about things to even walk around, especially with Blaze having the dog. He's kind of in the way because this square footage is It must be like 200 or 300. I don't know, but you can't carry a lot of stuff, or you're just going to be living out of your car. So I appreciate, the car, the driveway, being able to accommodate the car to just pull up. So I guess you can store your stuff in your car. But for the most part, the cabinet is so cute. It's so comfortable. It's so quiet to know that there are other people around. Blaze was barking. I'm not sure if they heard him or not, but they also had a dog. I don't know how far they are from this cabin, but if their dog barked, I surely have not heard it, none whatsoever. But the setup is really nice. It's exactly just what you need. It's not overly done. You're not missing anything. You have all the bare essentials just for a few nights. So I think it will be a nice little romantic getaway for a couple. They want to get away from the busy monotonous of city life or just their work life. I think this will be a pretty cool place to come and mellow out and wind down. And so far, my cell phone service has been a little choppy. My phone rang earlier and I didn't hear it, and my volume is all the way up. I didn't hear it ring, but I saw it was a spam. I saw a message come through. So I don't know how the service is going to be for the duration of my stay. But again, there is an emergency phone, a landline phone. Thank goodness that's there. So not sure when you guys will be able to see this video. Probably not until I get back home. I'm just going to capture all the moments and enjoy my stay. And hope you can look online, take a look at Getaway House. They have some in quite a few states, multiple locations. This isn't the only one in Texas. There's one in, I want to say, San Antonio, Austin area, just outside of Houston, this one, and maybe another one, I'm not sure. But they're throughout the continental U.S. In various states and cities. So take a look at it, check it out. And the cost, again, it was like $99 a night, but the $99 a night is only from, I want to say, Monday through Thursday. Was it Tuesday through Thursday? It's in the middle of the week, of course. And on the weekends, their rates, they increase to like one something, I don't know. And you can bring your pet or not with an extra $40 fee. So check it out, and I'll continue to capture some moments here and let you see what it's all about. Until next time. Yes, sir. This is what's left of my food. I told you I was going to eat most of those vegetables. They were so good. So I threw everything in one pan, washed out the other pan. Got just enough fish to last me for a couple more meals. So I'm going to get rid of, well, not get rid of, but put it away. And hopefully I made room in the refrigerator to see if this is going to fit, and I think it will. Let's see. This will be easier to heat up in one pan tomorrow. I may cook the rest of the vegetables tomorrow because they were so good. See, there we go. That fits up. Wow, that's some cool. Look at there, even more space. Some cool space right there. So I'm gonna straighten up this little kitchen again. And Blaze is outside. He was barking, so I'm not sure if he heard someone or something. Where is he? I hear some critters. Sounds like ticks or mosquitoes in the air. But there he is. So that's probably what he's hearing. So that's what we're looking like so far. My grill is cool. So I'm going to close it and probably wrap it up with that tablecloth. If not, bring it on the inside, I'll decide, because it looks like they leave theirs out. I guess I can leave that one out too. And I'm getting tired. I know I'm probably sounding tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but it was really hot when we came in. So I'm going to, hey baby dog, take a shower, wind down, and get into some studies. I'll see ya. It's some kind of dark out here. You can't even see my car right there. Oh my goodness. These are the steps. There's Blaze. He's ready to come back in. It's nothing but pitch black out here. Oh my God. It got dark so fast. I won't be out here long. I just wanted to see what you can see out here, and you can't see nothing. That's the tiny house. And the table, the picnic table, but you can't see anything through there. I saw someone walking earlier, probably about 30 minutes ago. It was a little dusk, but it is completely pitch black out here now. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm gonna go, my car is over there, but you can't even see it. I'm gonna go on the inside and cut on all the lights just to see how much someone can see if they walk by, when they walk by. Well, it didn't help much. I cut on all the lights in the tiny house and you can still barely see out here. Oh my goodness. There's a fire pit, but you can't even see it. I'm just going to the side of the house and then I'm gonna get my behind back in there. Ooh, chat. Come on, Blaze. It's too dark out here for me. Where you at? Okay, come on. I thought he had to go potty because he was whining. That's what he does when you have to go potty. But I've been sitting out here for about 15 minutes and he hasn't done anything. Needless to say, I'm going to lay those pads down in the inside so he can just go potty in there because we stand in the biggie all night long. Oh, yes. It would be different if I was able to start a fire pit and have some kind of outside light. But you can't. The fire pit's over there. You can't even see it. And this is the only light to the cabin. And it really doesn't illuminate for maybe a couple feet out. And all I'm hearing is little critters. There is, can y'all see some lights over there? There's another car coming. He slowed down. No, this is not your cabin. Keep on going. I think he saw me standing here and realized, yeah, that's not the one. But, okay, come on, Blaze. It's time. Blaze was asleep and he keeps popping up like he hears something on the other side of that door. He will not relax. We've been out there. We just came in about 10 minutes ago. It's so pitch black out there. Who's ever walking out there are mighty, mighty bold. But he would not relax. He keeps popping up. He hasn't barked yet. As you can see, I had to spread more pads out there and give him some limited walking room. I have his leash tied up to the door because he has yet to actually go to the bathroom outside. He's pee-pee, but he hasn't pooped yet. And I know he ate breakfast and lunch, and he usually get at least two poops in. He hasn't done it again today. And he was walking around outside amongst the gravel, so it's not grassy enough for him, I don't think. So he hasn't decided that he wants to take a poop out there. So I know he'll poop on the pad when push comes to shove. He's been sniffing it. That's why I had to put some extra ones out there, because I honestly really did not want him to go on their floor. And I have him tied up to the door so he can only walk but so far. So I'm okay if he poops and pee on the pad. I have some stuff to clean him up and, well, clean it up and get a new pad. But he just keeps making me nervous because he keeps popping up like he hears something on the other side of the door. Blaze, what you doing? Oh my goodness, we're winding down. I already took a shower and I'm just laying back here reading, but he's making me a little curious as to what's out there. I got my blanket. Had to go get that because it got a little cool here. And thank goodness they have these blackout shades. I was able to pull the shades down. And we're about to call it a night. Until next time. And now he's whimpering. You've been whimpering. You've been whimpering for the last hour, which usually means you have to go to the bathroom. But when I take you out, you don't go. And it's dark out there, so we're not going again. So, you better go on those pads, baby dog. I think he's uncomfortable. This is a new environment for him, and he can tell something's different. But we'll be all right, Blaze. I got you.